Hey gems, welcome back to the channel, Crystal Heart. My name is Crystal and today it is What's Up Wednesday. Alright y'all, before I get into telling y'all what's been up this week, y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and that little bell notification so you're notified every time I post a video and every time that I go live. All right, y'all. So it is Wednesday. Y'all know this is where we just hang out. I tell y'all everything that's been going on for the week. I have my little notes here. So if y'all see me looking off, that's what's going on. So, what's been going on since last week? Sorry. What's been going on since last week? So I think I told y'all last week that my mom would be coming to San Antonio. So I would go there to see her. So that happened, what day of the week was that? Friday or Saturday? Anyway, so mom went to San Antonio. It was her sister's birthday, so they were doing things or whatever. So we went over to San Antonio. We met up with them. That it was so good to see her after her surgery. I hadn't seen her since I came back to Austin from helping her with her surgery. So her knee looks awesome. She's walking great. It was like so good to see her that way because when I left her, she was walking with a walker. She was walking so slow. Now she's just like going and her scar healed up like so nicely. So it was good to see her. The kids got to see her. They enjoyed that. So that was all nice. And let's see what else happened. I also told y'all about being the fire of practicing my French and becoming fluent was ignited last week because of seeing the video on LPB, Louisiana Public Broadcasting, about the Creole language and needing to keep it alive because it's dying. And I told y'all how my grandmother, that was her first language. My grandparents both spoke Creole French and they passed some of it down. And of course you hear and you pick up certain things, but I never became fluent. And I studied classical French or France French in school for many, many years. But, you know, you lose it as time passes. So me and the girls have been practicing our French. We've downloaded the app Duolingo and we've been practicing French. I thought that learning just regular French would be a good start for them. Cameron actually knows some French already because when she was younger, she was in a French immersion program back in Louisiana. She went to a French immersion school. So she only spoke French at school. But of course, you know, once we left Louisiana, she lost some of that. So now is getting it back and getting better at it. So that's been fun all week, me and the girls. And we kind of laugh about it because we say that once we all learn, then we can talk behind hubby's back and he won't know what we're talking about because he's not learning. So that's kind of our little motivation. We think it'll be funny if we can talk behind hubby's back. All right, so that's something else. What I also talked to y'all about game night, Kamani and her game night. So this game night is always on Sunday nights unless something else is going on. But this game night, she chose Pictionary. So we did Pictionary. That was fun, but it was the junior version, which also came out like years ago. So the prompts were like super easy and it made it a little less fun because it wasn't too much of a challenge. And also the prompts, some of them were a little outdated because, you know, times have changed. But so now I'm going to be on the lookout for the regular Pictionary game. And the reason why Pictionary Junior was older is because we thrifted it. We thrift everything. So I'm on the lookout at the thrift for just the regular Pictionary because I think Junior was too junior. Even though the age on it was from 8 to 14. Kamani's 8, Cameron's 13, but it was still just too simple. And then, you know, us playing with them, it was too simple. What else has been going on? Oh, speaking about thrifting, yesterday, hubby and I hubby got off early, and we just went thrifting the whole day. We went to some thrift shops that we have never been to before. And it was so much fun. I'll post some pictures because I think I have pictures, because there were like some little sewing craft areas, and it was fun. What did I buy? I got a whole bag of craft felt, like brand new with the little stickers still on it, for $1. It was marked $2, but half off. I got a smaller bag for 50 cents because it was marked $1, but half off. I got some mini quilt patterns. I wish I had it in here. Do I? Oh, no, I don't. Why don't I have it in here? Anyway, I thought I don't know what I did. I must have left it in. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all the patterns because some of y'all may know these patterns, because it was like a mini pattern per month or whatever. But anyway, I got the patterns for 50 cents each because they were $1 and it marked half off. So that was cool. What else did I get? Oh, I got a new sewing machine travel case because first of all, because it was at the thrift for $8, which was awesome. Which I had got one before at the craft thrift for $8, but my sewing machine that I need to fit in it doesn't fit in it. It's too small. So this one is bigger, so I'll be able to fit the sewing machine there. And that's because on Mondays, when we go to the Learning Center, I teach a sewing class there, so I need to travel. And lately I've been holding my sewing machine and pulling the case with all the notions and things, but now I can put everything in one spot. Okay, anyway, for $8, love it. And I think that's all that's been going on for the week. I think so. I don't know. But the time changed, y'all. And when I tell you, it flipped my mood like night and day. Because I'm a person who suffers with seasonal affect disorder. So like basically seasonal depression. So I was already, you know, getting better and getting better and getting better. But when the time changed and now I have daylight for longer, it was just like immediately my mood is like so much better. I'm so much happier. And also I've been starting gardening stuff. So that also makes me like just love life. All right. But anyway, what have I been sewing this week? And I meant to bring some things in here. What have I been sewing? Journal covers. I have a video coming out Saturday that will be on how to make a journal cover, and then the Sunday it'll be part 2. So it's a 2-part video. Part 1 will be Saturday, part 2 will be Sunday. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. The Biscarnu video, I think that you guys really enjoyed it, which I'm excited about, because I love stuff like that. So sharing it was awesome. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the journal video. And then I was going to go into making a collage quilt as the next video, but I think before I do that, I'll do a Sew Sampler Roulette because it's been a little while and we need to get rid of some of these boxes, because when the new one comes in, I won't have anywhere to put it. And oh, if you're wondering about the quilt behind me, this is actually Kamani's quilt that she sleeps with, but I washed it and it didn't dry all the way, so I just hung it up back there. But I made her this quilt years ago, and all the tie-dye is tie-dye t-shirts that we thrifted specifically for this quilt. Or I was gonna make a quilt and I ended up not doing it, so I used it for this quilt. But it's made out of thrifted tie-dye t-shirts, and all the little purple parts were actually dresses that Cameron and Kamani had that matched. It was little purple tie-dye dresses. And when it grew out of it, I used that, and all the rest of it is like thrifted t-shirts. In the center is just gray fabric. On the tie-dye part, I did machine quilting, meandering, and on the heart part, I did hand quilting, just straight lines. It was a fun project, and she uses this quilt so much. So, and it gets washed all the time. So it's really standing the test of time. Anyway, and I haven't really been sewing anything else. I did do my this block of the month that we do at one of our quilt shops, Rebecca and I, Rebecca from That Crafty Life. So I did that block, and that was it. Although in the future, some things that I do want to get done. March, I don't have a truck of the month or a house of the month done. If y'all know the wall hangings from Erica Arndt, I usually do one every month, or I have been doing it for like over the past year. But March, I didn't even do it, so I need to do that one, or I want to do that one. I do need to work on the finishing for the sew along. It's the last month. March is the last month of the sew along. The only problem I'm having is getting some fabric for the finishing. Jim Sheila had sent me a link to the fabric, and they only had 1/4 of a yard, and I need 1.25 yards or 1.5 yards. So I have to look around. The quilt shop did not have any of the color, because I'm not particular about which white on white I need. It just needs to be the right color. And all of Camille Roskelly's white on white, I think, are the same color. But the quilt shop had none of it. So I'll just have to look online and order, which I'm dragging my feet on that, but I need to do it. I don't like ordering yardage, y'all. I do not like buying yardage, but I need to do it. I have to do it. I don't have another choice. And that's it. And then the collage wall hanging or whatever, it's all in my mind. I haven't started it yet, but that'll be something else that I'll work on soon, and that'll be a video after the Sew Sampler Roulette. So keep your eye out for Sew Sampler Roulette. It won't be this Saturday. It'll be the next Saturday. I know y'all look forward to those videos. So other than that, puzzles, I have been working on the puzzle I told y'all about last week, which is called Poet's Garden. I am a little bit more than halfway done. This puzzle is not so easy. The brand is Ibu. I do love Ibu brand puzzles. The image is not so easy because it's like a watercolor image of the poets and all the flowers, and leaves and all look the same on all the pieces. So it's slow rolling to get all those together. I'll put a picture of where I'm at now with that. And also, y'all, if you are not signed up for the swap, if you have not seen that the new swap is sign up time, then you need to head over to the Facebook group. In the pinned featured area to the top of the group, you'll see a video of me telling you the rules and what's going on for the April swap. And the link is on that video to sign up. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, we do a monthly swap with Crystal Heart, but it only is available to people in the Facebook group, because I'm able to vet and make sure that everybody's, real people, because we'll be using addresses, and I don't want anybody to just be able to have access to the gym's addresses. So you have to be in the Facebook group and then sign up through the link. You have to sign up by the 20th. The 20th is the last day to sign up, no exceptions, because names are drawn on the 21st. And then you have to have your project mailed out by the 5th of April. And this month we are doing mug rugs, aprons, and mini pillows. So if you're interested, the link for the Facebook group is down below. And yeah, so let's head on to the Creole word of the day. Last week we did comme ci comme ça, which meant so like this, like that, this week we're gonna get, our word is gonna be a little crazy, a little out there, but I want y'all to use this word because it's gonna be so much fun. So the word is couillon. And I'll put the spelling for couillon on the screen. It comes from the French word in I don't know if I'm pronouncing the French version correct, but it comes from the French word couillon or quillion. I don't know. I haven't heard it. I've only read it, so I'm not positive. But the Creole / Cajun way of saying it is couillon. And it means like crazy, like they're a little silly, a little out there. So let me think of a way I can put in a sentence for y'all. So you can use it, you can call somebody couillon, which is, I mean, it's kind of an insult, but you know, not really. Like it's kind of just like a funny term. It could be an insult though if you're being serious, but if you're just being, you know, lighthearted, it's not. So if Kamani was acting silly, you know, playing around doing cartwheels, being all out there as she does, I could say like, oh, Kamani, you couillon, or a way that we would probably say it, which might sound weird. Ooh, I'm shaking y'all. Would be like, oh, that's couillon, ain't it? Huh? Yeah. And basically you're just saying she acting silly. That's crazy. She acting crazy. So so couillon, don't be a couillon. So use it in a sentence, you know, and just remember we're being lighthearted about it. So, you know, we're not insulting anybody. We're just being lighthearted and saying couillon. And it'll be fun. It'll be a fun term. All right, the last thing that I want to leave you guys with today is something that is really near and dear to my heart, and something that most of you guys know. Celine and I, my friend Celine, we have a podcast called Mystery Mugs and Melanin, and we have launched a Kickstarter for the podcast. So a Kickstarter is basically a fundraiser where you guys can donate, and there's little perks that you can get depending on how much you donate. If you donate $1, I think you get like a shout out on our video. $5, you get an email from us, a personal thank you email and a shout out on the video. $15, you get a shirt, a t-shirt, and then the shout out on the video in the email. So if you would like to contribute to the cause, which our podcast is basically, the mission that we have is to represent women of color, underserved women of color in their cases, and bring them to light. So if you're interested in helping us with the Kickstarter, our goal is $300, and we have until April 3rd to raise it, or we don't get any of it. So you're only charged if we raise the $300. And the link for that I'll put in the description box. Probably it will be the link at the very top. So if you're interested in supporting us with our mission, then yeah, click down there. And also I'll have the channel, the podcast channel, linked down below as well. And you could also find us on Spotify. And that's all that I'm gonna leave y'all with today. I enjoyed talking with y'all as usual. I'll see y'all on Friday for the live. Last Friday's live was so much fun. I painted my nails. I may do that again this Friday because y'all, they were peeling and I started picking them, so I need to do my nails again. So this Friday we might do the same thing if I don't do it before then. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget on your way out to hit that like button. And if you're here and you're still not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all Friday, Saturday, whenever. Bye.